All right. This is another question on stochiometry. Remember, the lecture series so far has been on revealing some important aspects of stochiometry, part one. Remember, the first video that we brought out was formulas on how to solve stochiometrical questions, and the other video that you've seen is a question that we took concerning stochiometry. Now, this is another different question, a typical question that they do ask in examination when it comes to stoichiometry, and it's quite easy. We are still going to lay emphasis on the previous videos that we made that you have seen, and of course you have not seen this first time I come across the video. Of course you can just go through my profile. Of course you see the videos on stoichiometry, and of course you can subscribe on YouTube to get other videos on other topics, which you should do. Just subscribe, and of course if you are watching on TikTok, do well to like and of course follow, and of course place a comment. And again, you are free to also bring out some topics that you think is giving difficulty that you want Mozilla to trash for you. It's very easy. Now look at this question. It says calculate the mass of chlorine gas which occupies a volume of 1.12 dm cube at STP. Now, if you look at this question very well, two things should be, or three things rather, should be in your mind. First of all, chlorine gas. Second of all, the volume was given in dm cube, and of course, they said at STP. Now, if you come across a question like this, first, so for you to solve any question at all, be it gas laws, be it stoichiometry, you should be very mindful of what you are being asked to look for. Now, what are we asked to look for here? We're asked to calculate the mass. Now, if we are asked for mass, now you now think which formula contains mass that we have looked at so far. Remember, we're taking it from the basics. Now, one basic formula that we have seen that we checked out that contains mass is that we all know that N is equals to mass over molar mass. Now, we cannot directly use this formula in the sense that we're not giving number of moles. Now, remember, they made a statement at STP. Now, because that STP have come into play, one formula that you should take at the back of your mind is that N is equals to what? Volume over 22.4 dm cube. Now, we are still going back to the first problem that we encountered. That's why we need the first formula, which is what? Number of moles. But remember, I proved the formula that if number of moles is mass over molar mass, that means I can infuse mass per molar mass into this formula, which I brought a formula that says that what mass over molar mass in place of this number of moles is equals to what? D over 22.4 dm cube. Now, why are we bringing this, or why are we using this formula? Remember, they made a statement at STP and it's chlorine gas. Now, indirectly, we can infuse our values into these formulas directly by saying that what? The mass which I'm looking for unknown over molar mass of chlorine gas. Now, this is where some persons usually get it wrong and then get it so twisted, because especially if you're writing UTME examination, talking about JAM examination, or even WAEC examination, or even standard examination most of the time, you come across this chlorine gas. And everybody here knows that the molar mass of chlorine is 35.5. But remember, they didn't say chlorine atom. Of course, it's existing as a gas, Cl2. Chlorine exists as a diatomic gas. Now, which should now be 35.5 times, that will give me 71. So the molar mass I'm using here will not be 35.5, but rather will be 71. Now, I've seen cases where students use 35.5, and of course, they see an answer in the option. That is not the correct answer, because they are going to solve, obviously. They have to be smart enough to know that, yes, this answer, of course, they might bring two answers, which one would be the correct one. So the one we are using is not 35.5, but rather 71, in the sense that chlorine exists as a diatomic gas. So now quickly, I'll put my what? 71 is equals to, what's the volume? 1.1. It's already in dm cube, so there's no need to convert. Don't be a fool. Now it becomes what? 1.12 over 22.4 dm cube. So already in dm cube. So what the next thing to do? Cross multiply. So it becomes what? Mass cross multiply. Of course, I make mass the subject or the formula. So it becomes what? Mass will now be equal to 71 times 1.12 over 22 point what? 22.4. Now, if you are good with mathematics, this is kindergarten mathematics, you should know very fast that if I multiply and I divide, mass will now be equals to 3.55 grams. But mind you, if you use 35.5 as your molar mass, you're going to have an answer, and the answer will be the option. For this particular question, an answer was in the option if you use 35.5, but that is not the correct answer. Now, this is the correct answer. So, this kind of question, so this is question number 2 on solving questions that deal with stoichiometry from this particular angle. Remember the first question that we took. So, if you not see the first question that we took, you can, of course, go ahead and check it out. So, these are questions. So we are still on the stoichiometry chapter, trying to look at basic questions. So the only thing that you can do for me so that other persons can get to see the video is for you to like, share, and of course comment. And of course, you can also subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's on my bio. You can click on it and of course get to see other videos aside from stoichiometry. So I'll see you with other questions as time goes on. Thank you.